Welcome everyone to WrestleSlam special. We are here at the Kino for tonight's RCW show, and unfortunately it is the last show here at the Kino, and I'm standing by with, he's going on a world tour, let's be honest right now.
Podcast tour, world tour, baby.
Yeah, and we finally got him down right here at the WrestleSlam, or we just awkwardly just like brought him aside, just like, can we have you on camera?
Demanded, I just walked on camera and wouldn't leave until they interviewed me. So,
yeah, it's like someone like in the back just like trying to get attention, be like, do you want to be on this? Run off.
If you're recording somewhere, I will show up. That's how it works.
That's how it is. And we didn't even introduce you properly, and yes, we already got started. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Luke Barry. Luke, how you doing, my man?
Not too bad at all. Delighted to be here. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, so of course it's not RCW without Luke Barry. I mean, like, you rocking the commentary, you getting a chance with the wrestlers. Tonight is a bit of a big one, big show. I mean, every show of RCW is a big show. But of course, as I said, tonight is going to be the last show here at the Kino.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about tonight's show and how are your preparation?
I think the second last Kino show I've been a part of, when CCW ended in the Kino a long time ago, that was emotional. This is super emotional because we always call the Kino the home of Cork wrestling, and it really is that. Like, the history that was built in Cork, in the Kino, is unbelievable. If you think of the memories, Jody Fleisch has wrestled here, Jordan Devlin or JD McDonough has wrestled here. There's been some incredible matches, some incredible moments, and tonight's going to be no different. We're crowning the first ever RCW champion.
Do you mind him? Tonight we're crowning a first RCW team. Look at Cody Rhodes. I don't even have my own merch on yet. The new RCW t-shirt.
Trying to put your company over and you let me do it.
Let's have some merch. Look, the new RCW
This is the old t-shirt, the new one.
The RCW hats.
Hats. Guys, we have hoodies. Look how good these hoodies look. Look at that.
He loves to buy a hoodie.
I'm excited to buy a hoodie. What can I say?
Yeah, there's Billy Bedlam when I'm on commentary. I'm trying to put his company over here. I think he'd let me do it. But no, it's going to be huge tonight. We're going to crown the first ever RCW champion. I think it's going to be huge. And if you put your arm strong, I might cry.
Yeah, okay, and I get Billy just put it in. So just start so if you're putting into a camera, we might get you on the show. So Billy Bedlam was just on camera, so
we're going to have to interview him next.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
I don't know if you have time. He's running around the place mad.
But now, sad to say, the Irish wrestling scene in Cork has come a long way from Celtic Championship Wrestling to Phoenix, now RCW, and you've been a part of that. Mm-hmm. You've been a part of that. Have you ever looked at all back then, like back in CCW, up to now? And are you just still amazed every day about how big it's grown?
I think it's one of those things of, I removed myself from wrestling for a while, and I took that opportunity then to be able to look back at everything, and it's absolutely incredible where Cork wrestling has come, where it's been, the stuff that's gone on here, thanks to people like Billy, running shows, Phoenix Wrestling, RCW. It's been a big step up from what it started as in Cork, and it's incredible to see how much it can step up. We might be losing the Kino here, you're definitely not losing the Cork community of wrestling, and that's going to build on and on and on, always and forever, and will always get better from now on.
Yeah, and we always like to think about the now. I mean, you'd like to be back in the past, and we want to talk about the future. Where do you think RCW is going to go from now? Of course, we need to be realistic, need to find a venue, need to move on somewhere. But where do you think you can see this company going in another year or so? We're going to think ahead.
Yes, that's kind of not my question to answer. That's one you're going to have Billy on the show again, and I know he's happy to give you an exclusive always. So I know it's going to be bigger, I know it's going to be better, but Billy's your man to talk to in the future about that one.
All right. Now, I think I'm just going to put you on the spot right now.
Do it.
But when do you think we're going to see Babyface Luke coming out again?
In the ring? Honestly, never. I know I hate it disappointing that way, but my knee is beyond bad. My back is now giving in too. I'm old. I'm getting old. But my knee, I have a hyper-reflexive knee, so it goes in and out like that. So it would probably be okay for me to wrestle. It wouldn't be okay for me to wrestle other people, because lifting people, slamming people, I can drop them on their head, injure people. I don't want to be responsible for that. So unfortunately, I'll never be in the ring again. Fortunately, I get the best seat in the house and I get to commentate on RCW shows every time.
Yeah, perfect. And of course, like, you are the voice at the moment of
Cork wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, like,
the mouth of the South, if you will.
I mean, have you heard that voice of yours? Like, it's like pure Cork, pure passion going through it. Like, so
pure sex appeal.
Exactly, sex appeal. Like, I mean, it's not every day you get to wear a blazer and like a backwards hat. It's like, you're rocking it. Oh, little bit of a Rick Flair. No. Yeah. So, are we saying that we're actually pitching yourself for future other Irish wrestling shows as well?
Absolutely. I mean, if the offer's there, I'll always entertain it. My aim in wrestling years and years ago was always to stop, be a commentator or a manager. I got to manage Butch Armstrong for a very brief period in Phoenix, and I really liked it. I'm getting to commentate now on RCW, and I'm loving that. So I would happily be a manager, be a commentator anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. I love wrestling. I love talking about wrestling. and I hope to always be a part of wrestling in some small way.
Okay. And do we have like any business cards that we can just flash up on screen?
We have no business cards, but I can send you one on. You can put it in here at the Big LB on Twitter, on Instagram. Hit me up.
Okay. How about we do it now? Just like strike a pose to the camera, do a quick screenshot. Yes. That's business card material. All right, Luke, you're a gent. Thank you for jumping on board.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, right.